Well, hey, Journey Church, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend so far. And I just wanted to encourage you with a couple of quick updates. In the world that we're just experiencing right now, just the craziness and chaos and brokenness, everything from the pandemic to the racism that's being displayed over the last couple of weeks and the rioting that's happening in many of our cities across the country. And as I think about all this that's going on, I'm reminded of how important God's church is and what a time we have as a church to shine with the love of Jesus Christ and the hope of Jesus Christ. So I wanted to give you a couple of quick updates in light of that, of everything that's going on at Journey Church, and some things about the reopening of our church physically. The leadership is working hard behind the scenes and trying to figure out what that looks like, and I'm happy to announce that we are close to making final decisions and announcements about when Journey Church is going to reopen, and we can hold worship services and small groups and ministries within our church building. I do want you to know that as we're finalizing these plans, we're looking at everything from our government and the CDC guidelines, from our state and local guidelines. We are praying hard that God would lead us to the right decisions. Everything that includes with how do we maximize safety once people enter our church building? How do we minimize the risk as much as possible? We're looking at everything from the moment you get out of your car to the moment you sit down in your seat in the worship center. We're talking about everything that is important to you and to us, because our number one goal in all of this is to love our people well, love our communities, be good neighbors. And what does that look like in the midst of this pandemic? And so I just want to let you know that maybe you haven't heard of what we're doing over the next couple weeks. We are still worshiping online for right now, but soon we are going to reopen Journey Church so that people could come back in a very safe environment. And so would you do a couple things with me? Number one is, will you pray for our leaders? I've been in ministry for over 26 years, and I can tell you this has been the hardest time ever in my ministry. And the decisions that we are making are not easy. There are many voices speaking into our lives as what we should do and what we shouldn't do, and when we should reopen and when we shouldn't reopen, and when we do reopen, how do we need to move forward with that. And so just pray for us as we make important decisions out of the love and care of everyone, but while still being the hope and the love of Jesus Christ through our church. The other thing you can do is just continue to join us online and watch with us, engage with us every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. You can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, or our website. But then also, anytime after 9 a.m., you can watch it on demand on any of those platforms. But I feel like it was important to come to you guys today and let you know that we are planning on reopening soon here at Journey Church, but we are doing it wisely, and we are using the wisdom that God is giving us to do that in an important way and in a God-honoring way that cares and loves for people. And so 2 weeks from today, we will be announcing all the details of our reopening. And so keep an eye on that as well. So I love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope to see you online tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a great rest of your weekend.